Hey, Facebook, Vince Carter with the Vince Carter team. I hope you are doing well. I was out in Lone Oak today inviting folks to our open house that we're holding Sunday, and my phone died, and I was like, man, I wanted to get this message out. It felt important to me as people are still doing indoor projects as we're having another cold blast, I think, coming this way. And I wanted to talk about something really important. So today I'm going to discuss how important painting is in an interior home, in the interior of your home, and also what some of these paint colors mean. So I talked to a lot of people, and people that are thinking about selling their house, and a lot of times the idea is we'll just let them paint it. Man, we'll just let them take care of it and paint the house if they want to. And I want to explain to you why that can be a challenge. Why is it a challenge to say, let's let someone else paint? Well, think about this. When you go into a room, you feel the color of that room. I know we're getting depth, man, we're getting into some psychology here, but in a sense, rooms make you feel a certain way. Colors make you feel a certain way. I know, we painted our master suite a certain color because it made my wife give it that spa-like feeling. I want to feel calm when I walk into my master bedroom, my master bath, when I'm getting ready. I want to feel chilled out. I want to be in a certain mood. Certain paint colors put you in a certain mood. And so when someone walks into your home, it can be challenging for them, if you think about it, to think, what would this house or what would this room look like if it was a different color? Well, and then they have to import the emotional impact, if you will, of that color. So I'm imagining myself in a different color and having a different emotional response to a color. See, it would be really difficult. And that's why estate sales, your great-great-grandmother's house who hasn't been painted in 40 years, and bank foreclosures who haven't been maintained and painted sell for a lot less because they don't have that emotional import that a new, fresh paint and that color and the way colors are in style and out of style. They have an import. If you go into a house that hasn't been painted in 20 years, you know that this color scheme hasn't been done in a long time. So it's something to think about. How do these colors impact me? So different colors have different experiences. What was popular last year, you're going to see some of those same trends. You're still going to see a lot of monochromes. You're going to see a lot of blues and grays. But I wanted to mention a few additional colors. For example, and these are from House Beautiful, Marigold is going to be making a comeback. Marigold's kind of a throwback. And if you think of marigold, of course, gold is connected to yellow. And we typically, when we think of yellow, we think of happiness. If you remember 10 years ago, everybody was painting everything yellow, and their kitchens want to be yellow, want to feel that happy experience. Another popular color is sage. Sage, connection to green, has that calming effect of things being in harmony, being in balance. So green, sage, it's kind of a neutral, but it's not boring. Another color you're gonna see this year, you're gonna have some purples coming out. So ultraviolet, when you think about violet, you have the purple color there. A lot of times it signifies royalty, a noble feeling. So you can imagine walking into a room and you feel like, oh, I feel my shoulders, or I'm going to raise my shoulders a little bit. It feels kind of, I feel noble in here. Also, dark plum is going to be making a comeback in the purple there. Caliente. For you, Yvette, my Spanish accent there. Caliente, a strong red, and red denotes the color of passion. And so you can imagine the emotional import of being in a room or just painting a room and saying, this room makes me feel passionate because of the color on the wall. Isn't that interesting? And then another blue color will be Oceanside. And when you say I love the names, because the names themselves have a lot of emotional import. I think about Oceanside, something that my family, we enjoy, is going to the beach and sitting by the ocean side. It's calming. You think of the what's the beer? Somebody throw me a bone. Who's ever listened out there? What's that beer commercial where they're sitting by the ocean? They've been popular forever because it's a calming effect. And so the color Oceanside takes you to the ocean. Take that deep breath, take in that ocean air, and that color looks like the ocean. Another thing, black is back. Black is the new black, if you will. So black chiffon, I think, is what they're calling it. And, when you're talking about black, I'm going to a black tie affair, a formal color. So, where things have Corona, thanks, Jana, thanks for the bone. I'm going to a black tie affair, so I'm going to be more formal. As houses, there's been a tendency to, getting rid of formal dining room, getting rid of formal living rooms. You got all this space in a more contemporary home, and I think people are there's probably a, how the pendulum swing. People feel like I want some more formality in this space. When I have my friends over for that dinner where we pull out the china, I want to be able to take them to a space in my home that feels formal and feels really neat. And then lastly, I'll mention white. Stone white is going to be his color, and it's kind of a cream. And the cool thing about white, if you have a room that doesn't have very good natural lighting, white can really brighten up the space. And, a light color like white makes you the feeling, emotional import of innocence, purity, brightness. And so, you go to a white room to maybe get your head clear. So paint is really, really important. I painted houses for my uncle has a local painting business that he's basically retired from. But I grew up painting houses. It was amazing to go into a home and just what some paint would do on the wall and how it would change the feeling when you walked in that home. So if you have any questions that we can answer about real estate, if you're thinking about, hey, should I paint this house? I'm considering that to make it more marketable. We'd love to chat. We'd love to help you in that arena. Give us a shout. You can always reach out to us at 270-908-0020. Check out our website at www.wesellpaducah.com. We'd love to have you come out to one of our open houses. This weekend we'll be in 2 locations, 101 Patricia Circle in Lone Oak off Lovelessville Road, and then in Calvert City we'll be on Breeze Lane there as well. Thanks for checking in. Vince with the Vince Carter team. Y'all have an awesome weekend.